What's going on, guys? Good morning. It is Sunday, and you know what that means. We have Sunday night football tonight. So I'm going to make a free pick for some Sunday night football games, and I'm going to give you a couple free picks today. So make sure to stick around for the end because I do have a four-man 30x play, a little bit of a long shot play, but it'll be fun to mix things up and be excited a little more for today's action. Uh, Not off to the best start this weekend, but we have some really good matchups, and you got to be in it to win it. So that's what we're going to do. I've already got about 15 plays posted, so I will make this one and maybe a couple more for today and send those out to VIP. A lot of good matchups today. I mean, I really like Houston and Indy. Jacksonville and Green Bay should be pretty good. Really excited for this Atlanta Bucks rematch, see how that goes. Really pumped to see Tua back for Miami today. And Seattle versus Buffalo should be pretty good as well. So, and honestly, Chicago and Washington, as long as Jaden Daniels plays, that should be a pretty good matchup as well. Excited to watch that. So hopefully Jaden Daniels comes in healthy. But I've already made a couple plays paired with the Sunday night football games right here, but I will give you one for tonight so you have plenty of time to see it. So first things first, I'm going to take Dak Prescott over 247.5. They just had their bye, so they had about 10 days off. And obviously, we know what happened against Detroit in their last game. That was pretty brutal. But overall, he's done pretty good. He's hit these three out of the last five. Obviously, we know that they kind of blew out New York. I'm pretty sure that he didn't play the whole game. And then obviously Detroit blew out Dallas, and Dak didn't even play the fourth quarter. So obviously this will be a lot more competitive game. So we know Dak's going to play the whole time. And I'm not really too sure what San Francisco will be doing without Brandon Ayuk. I'm pretty sure Deebo Samuel's going to be playing. So that should be good. But it should be a pretty competitive matchup. Huge rivalry. So I really like Dak over 247.5 right here. And then as far as receiving yards goes, I mean, it's pretty simple. We got, what's CeeDee Lamb at? Where's he at? Where is CeeDee Lamb? Let's just search him. Let's see what he's at. Yeah, so at 77.5, really liking that. He should definitely be well into the 80s. Like I said, they're going to be coming back. They're going to be coming back with a vengeance, especially against San Francisco, their rival. So I really like Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb going up against the 49ers. And then I'm not going to pair it with a 49ers play just because the payouts kind of suck on that. But I'm going to pair it with a Monday night play. I really like Russell Wilson versus New York Giants. Obviously, these last four games are from last year, so that's kind of irrelevant. But he played his first game against the Jets, and Jets have a pretty tough defense. So that was a pretty good game to start your first game of the season. Put up 264 yards. Actually had a really good game. I mean, Russell Wilson played a hell of a game, honestly. So I really like him there. And then as far as receiving yards goes, we all know who he was throwing the ball to the most. George Pickens finally got a lot of action. So to have him, obviously, he wasn't getting a lot of action with Justin Fields, but he got 111 yards against the Jets. So that is pretty crazy. So going up against the Giants, really love this play right here. So we got Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb over, and then Russell Wilson and George Pickens versus the Giants over. So that is a solid play right there that I like. Submit that for you. And then as far as the next plays, I do have these two plays. I posted this one in the video yesterday. So if you're seeing this in time, I'll post the link below for the the normal Sunday slate free pick video. And you can watch that as well before you see it, before the noon games. But I got Cade Otton at 44.5 receiving yards. Obviously, Mike Evans and Chris Godwin aren't playing, so Cade Otton will get the bulk of the action. He did last game as well. Derrick Henry, 20.5 rushing yards. I'm going to take this as much as I possibly can. The only time he hasn't hit this was in game one, week one. Ever since then, he has literally been averaging this probably in the 50s. Obviously, he's gone all the way up into the 80s. So this is a very good play right here. So he's hit it 6 out of 7 times, which is insane. Now this is going to be a 20x payout because of this boost right here. So what the hell? I don't know why that happened. Anyway, so because of this boost right here, we got Tua. It's his first game back. Obviously, he only played one full game this season. And in that game, he did throw for like 340. Obviously, he's got something to show tonight as well. So I really like his boost at 300.5. And I'm just excited to see this Dolphins team come out fully healthy and see how Tua does, because it was very clear and evident that Tua is a very key role into this offense. A lot of people had doubted him, but when you see how bad Miami did without Tua, man, it really goes to show. It was kind of depressing to not see Tyreek and Jalen Waddle and that team just have that explosive offense this year. But we should get it back this week, so I'm pretty pumped about that. And then CJ Stroud, or not CJ Stroud, Stephon Diggs at 59.5. Obviously, Nico Collins is not playing for a couple weeks, so Stroud should get the bulk of the action. Collins had a crazy week against Indy in week 1, so I see a very crazy week for Stephon Diggs this week. Now, I do have this one as well. Now, this is a 30x payout, so $20 pays $600. We did 2 boosts right here. We got Tyreek Hill at 27.5 longest catch. We saw him, like I said, in week 1. He got like an 80-yarder. And I know that he already even posted, he's tweeting saying, start me in fantasy. So he's going to have a hell of a day. And then Baker Mayfield, this is a redemption game for him as well against Atlanta. If you watch that game, that's where Kirk Cousins threw for like 500 yards. And they beat the Bucs. So Baker Mayfield, obviously a huge rivalry against the Falcons. So I see him getting 265 as well. I know he doesn't have Chris Godwin or Mike Evans, but they're still going to be able to get it done. They still have plenty of receivers. Hopefully their rookie Jalen McMillan steps up a little bit, but should be an interesting game. Brian Thomas Jr., 22.5 longest catch. If you watch the Jags this year, I know you probably haven't watched a lot of their games, but they're really starting to pick it up. They're starting to come into fruition. And Brian Thomas Jr. at 22.5, he's been getting these like crazy lately. So I'd rather, for those deep receivers, I really like the longest catch over the receiving yards, because I've seen these longest catches hit so many times and the receiving yards don't. So I really like this right here. And then for the last boost, we got Joe Mixon at 104.5 rushing yards. He's actually hit this, so he's only played about 4 games. He's hit this 3 out of the last 4 games, and especially up against Indy, where week 1 he put up like almost 160 yards. So I see him not only getting this because he's been getting this in almost every game, but going up against that Indy defense who's really horrible against the run. So really love this play. Again, this is a little bit of a long shot play, taking these 2 boosts, but it's just risk 1 unit. If your unit size isn't $20, then don't put in $20. You can put $5 on it, that's fine. Put $10 on it, that's fine. It's still going to be a huge payout. So it's very low risk for a very, very high reward. So really love those 2 plays. They are on the BETR Fantasy app. So if you don't have BETR, use code CaliLocks right here. It'll match first deposit up to $200, and it's going to give you a couple free squares as well, so you can add on to those, where it'll be like, I don't know, Baker Mayfield and 0.5 pass yards. So you're going to get a couple free squares as well. So make sure to take advantage of that. I'll also post the link, so you don't even have to type this in. You can just click that BETR link in the description below, and it'll take you straight to it, and you won't have to put in a promo code or anything like that, and you'll get that $200 deposit match. So that's all I got for you guys today. I got you those 2 plays for BETR that I really like, and then I got you that 1 play on Prize Picks for Sunday Night Football. So 3 plays for today. Like I said, I already got about 15, 16 plays locked in for today. So just make sure to like this video, comment showing some support, and most all subscribe so you're not missing out on free pick videos every single day. I don't know if there's anyone else who's literally posting once or maybe even twice a day giving out free picks. So make sure to subscribe. I'm really trying to grow this YouTube channel. That's all I got for you guys today. I will catch you tomorrow for Monday Night Football. Peace.